Hello, welcome back to Mindful Musings. I am Dee Dee, your host. I'm an energy alchemist, a sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Good morning, or at least it's morning while I'm recording this. So you can see it's morning because I haven't even had my coffee yet. So we can share some coffee or whatever time you are watching this. See my little birdies. And of course, by coffee, I mean coffee and a lot of creamer. Anyway, how are you? It's been a couple of days since I did my last video, so I have been outside gardening the last couple of days. So I'm a little stiff and sore, but feels so good. I highly encourage you, if you can get outside, to get your feet and your hands and everything into the earth, onto the grass, hugging the trees, just to be outside. It is so incredibly healing, so incredibly grounding. Yeah, if you have allergies, kind of like what I do, it can be a little but so worth it, because I just have a feeling that I a lot of information been coming in, and you can feel the earth, her pulse, something's brewing. But being outside and being able to be grounded is really key. I know I am a complete broken record, always a broken record as I grab my crystal. But grounding is so important, so please make sure you are connected. Get those feet firmly planted, shoot down, visualize those roots all the way to the center of the Mother Earth. Yeah, and then you can find that center of your head. Good, so you can come back into that place of neutrality and love, and just being able to neutrally observe. And remember to keep breathing, square breaths, and connection. Once you're connected, then allow that divine, that cosmic energy to flow in, so that you have both the earth and the cosmic energies, the yin and the yang, flowing through in perfect balance. You don't even have to think about it. We do it naturally. So it's just knowing that it's flowing through and bringing our heart center, remembering that it's our third eye, our mind and our hearts. We're bridging it. We are creating the bridge to bring this in here, so that the heart-centered living is the wave of the future. So just remember, keep breathing. Take those times of solitude, of quiet, away from any of the distractions of the outside world. Definitely needed at this time. Stay informed, yes, by all means, know what's going on if you feel like you need to, and I totally relate. I totally support you in whatever you wish to do, but spend more time with that which fills you. Whether it's being with other people who also feel your energy, that it's a mutual exchange of love and support, or with just being with yourself, being with your sound bowls, being out with your garden, crafting, meditating. It's important, incredibly important in this time of our development, that we spend that quiet time, because we need that quiet time to soothe the mind chatter, to rid ourselves of any fear Because remember, the 3D is still operating in fear and negativity, shock and awe. And there's been plenty of shock and awe going on. If you go there and you follow it, ooh, come back to center. Come back to that connection of the love within. Okay? Good. So, not really sure. I don't have, as usual, I don't have anything scripted. I'm just calling on my spirit team to just be present and to be present with you, and just see what comes through. Again, I'm listening to several videos. Whether or not and when it might transpire, who knows? But Earth is making changes. So not out of a fear place, but out of a place of perhaps preparation. Just be alert that Mother Earth is transforming, and that we're probably going to see quite a lot of earth changes, and that can look like earthquakes, volcanoes, weather storms. This is all going to be earth generated, and she's been holding on to this stuff for a long time, and just like we have, you know, if you, in the physical body, if you think of when you've been holding on to whatever it is, the anger, the grief, the it creates that dis-ease, and you just got hungry. You just, oh, you get all tight, and you finally you need to release it. And oftentimes we'll release it by doing something physical, whether it's dancing, going outside and walking, but releasing it physically. Well, Mother Earth has to do that as well. And she is raising her vibration. So just be aware, don't be in fear, but know that it is all part of the divine plan to get us to where we are going into the more 5D consciousness of unity, of compassion, of coming together. And that all of these earth changes, earth events that may transpire are designed for Mother Earth to regain her balance, and in so doing it will assist us in humanity and the creatures, our wildlife, to regain balance, because we're so out of balance as a whole, that this will just help us to reestablish what a natural order is of coexisting and being of one, of being at peace and meeting each other's needs. And it's all of equality and working together. And that means working in collaboration with Earth, with our fellow beings. Whether it's the animals, the plants, the celestials, the multidimensional beings. It's all about working together as a whole. Does it mean we're all like-minded, that we all know the thing? No, not at all. We're here to learn. I mean, that's our reason for being on this beautiful planet, is to learn, to get experience, so that our soul learns and grows and gets that experience of life on this incredible planet. And so are the other beings. So I guess I'm kind of rambling a little bit. You could check out some of the, other credible sources, but just believe and trust that the universe has our back, that everything that is happening is part of a larger plan, so to speak. Not that not that it, is a structured plan, but there is the outcome of being in the 5D reality. Anything else come in at this time? Not really at the moment. So I think what I'll do is I'll have another sip of coffee and let's do some oracle cards. Let's ask for some guidance. Any messages for the highest and greatest good of all concerned as we fill, surround, and protect ourselves with the loving light, the clear white light, the clear light for protection and guidance. Ask my spirit team to be present, and let's see which oracle card. Okay, well, the first one that came into sight, we'll see. I suppose it's because we were talking about Earth and her changes. The Wisdom of Avalon, Colette Baron Reed. So let's see what any messages as we gain clarity. The words, do not be dismayed, be positive. Okay, we have dog again. I think I think the very first time I used these cards, dog, which is loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. That is what our soul has for us. Our dog, God. But remember, the unconditional love. Keep coming back to the unconditional love for yourself and for this planet. Being humble, sincere. That is of the heart. When we come from our heart, releasing expectations. It's not a I'm going to give so I can receive. It's just an unconditional giving. Yes, dogs love their treats and they will do things for treats. They will do anything to please you because they love you, and you're there. The human is everything to the dog. The dogs are here to help us. Any of our animals that have come into our lives, they're here to help us experience unconditional love. They're here to open our heart centers. And so whatever is happening in the world at this time is all about ultimately opening our heart centers so we can see through a different lens, the lens of cooperation, of collaboration, of coming together and serving each other. And the loyalty to your soul, the loyalty to the planet, to Mother Gaia, loyalty to the fellow beings, all of the creatures, all of us. We're here together. I love that. I love dog. They just make you smile. And they break your heart when they transcend the physical. But they're always with us. They're always hanging around. Wondering, hey, I'm a good boy. Who's a good boy? I'm a good boy. Dog is the most loyal animal to human. And when dog appears on your path, he reminds you of this trait. Are you steadfast with your loved ones? Are you true to yourself and your dreams? Do you act with sincerity? It's very important that you do so now. Dog loves sincerely without conditions and is happy to be part of a pack. Think about how you function in your community. Are you a loyal team player? Another issue that dog asks you to consider is the loyalty of others. If someone is being insincere, move on, because he or she isn't meant to be in your pack. Ask the dog for a sign, and your answer will be shown. Dog energy lives in your heart. So be in the heart. Pretty much, pardon me, what we were just saying. That throat chakra stuff, clearing it out. All right. Throat chakra and sinuses combined. So let's see if there's any other message you may have for us. Yep. Okay. The stag, pride, leadership. As you come into your heart, the loyalty to your soul, it awakens more of our leadership abilities. And not necessarily pride as the ego, because being proud can be a very egoic place. And the 5D, the new consciousness, is not one of ego. But in terms of ego hierarchy and ego so big, I am the only thing that matters. This is talking about pride and leadership. But you know that when someone you love, their life is good, you see them reaching far beyond what they thought they were capable of, there is this sense of pride, of good on you. And I just feel like the message is like, I feel like the universe and our angels and all the loving, benevolent beings around us, they're proud of us, of what we're doing, of how we are progressing on this incredibly tough challenge of shifting from the 3D to the 5D. When we agreed to be here, we knew it was going to be tough. That veil of forgetfulness surrounds us, and it is very, very tough, and our hearts will continue to be broken open, and it's all part of that. But I just keep getting our angels, our better selves. Take a moment and hug yourself. And just, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of your courage, of your willingness to keep moving forward, to keep picking ourselves up and move forward on this path. And it takes a lot of courage to keep choosing love, to keep choosing from our heart. It takes courage and great strength to not go into the revenge, to the attack, to the war, to any of that. It takes great courage to keep choosing love at every step of the way. I love that. Let's see if it's similar to what Colette. Be the leader, hold your head up high. Ask yourself these questions. Am I following my highest path? Am I acting in integrity and doing the best I can? Conversely, am I held back by the kind of pride that cuts me off from life through arrogance or its reverse, low self-esteem? Stag asks you to be the leader. be proactive with the highest intentions, and to always ask, what is the highest good for all? Arrogance and its reverse are both places of alienation and ways to avoid responsibility and accountability. Stag leads you out of both difficult places into the kind of pride that reminds you that you're always in service to the God and Goddess in every step you take. You may already be there, in which case you should be proud and happy. Look how far you've come. Rejoice. Stag always leads you to a higher place with sure and steady footing. I love that. Okay, let me see. I get there might be one more to close out this video. To carry us, well, not gonna be that, because that's like 15 cards. Anyway, joy. Remember to bring in the joy, bring in the laughter. Please be gentle with yourself. Go play. Go play, go create. Don't take life so serious. We are meant to prosper. We are meant to continue on this path. Yes, there's going to continue to be shakeups. And no, there is no timeline on this, because there is such a thing as free will. And any time one person can raise their vibrational, but that changes the whole dynamics. And that's a beautiful thing. But it is. So I think we have one. Yes. High Priestess. Discernment. Prescience. Prophecy. Vision. Oh, God, she's beautiful. It's kind of what I was just, again, the cup is full. Oh, the artwork is so beautiful. But as leaders, as we follow our heart, as we come into our heart as dog reminds us to come straight into our heart, lead with sincerity. Stag reminds us to always come from a place of integrity and leadership for the greatest good of all concerned. High Priestess now is here to assist us as we invoke the divine feminine in balance with the divine masculine, and trust the information that we receive as we come from that place of groundedness, of connectedness, of integrity, that ability to discern what is truth and what is right action, what is for the highest good, and to be quiet if it is not clear to take that next step. Wait until it is clear, for you will know, because you do have the vision. We all have the vision. It's just a matter of being quiet enough, being still, and having the courage. It really does. Having the courage to see clearly, to see what is truth and what is falsehood, and to discern. Invoke Archangel Michael, to sword of truth, to cut through the falsehoods, but knowing that the goddess, beautiful, again from the heart. What the words that came in from the womb as well, as we are giving birth to the new. Trust in the ability to come into this place of being able to see from a place of higher perspective, higher knowing, compassionate detachment, where you can just see clearly, come from the heart with the graciousness of Mother who loves all her beings equally. Let's see. When the High Priestess appears before you, she asks you to trust your intuition and to throw the net of your awareness out into the world around you, pulling in the truths that may defy your intellect, rational mind, or what others wish to falsify or superficially portray. Go beyond the ordinary, past the chaos of modern life, and trust your inner vision to guide you on your path. Pay attention to your dreams. Keep track of your intuitive hunches. For when the High Priestess appears, she asks you to look for the thread of truth in these places. Be discerning in all that you do at this time, for the High Priestess reminds you that not all is as it seems to be. However, don't take this world personally. Rise above it and ask for a true vision to see the path ahead. You will be given this vision. All you need to do is ask the God, Goddess, and be open to receiving it. High Priestess reminds you of the feminine principle of receptivity, gathering power by receiving information and waiting for others to act first. Allow the world to show you its intentions. Goddess blesses and protects you when the High Priestess of Avalon appears on your path. Pretty powerful stuff. Yeah. That says it all. For right now, coming into your heart, the loyalty, the unconditional love and compassion for yourselves and others, of dog, of the stag, as you're coming into your heart and opening your heart to true leadership with integrity and a sense of purpose, of higher good for all concerned, and being proud and rejoicing on how far you have come on this path, and invoking the protection and the loving guidance of the High Priestess of Avalon, and trusting that inner vision, of the higher perspective of the truth. It's, again, incredibly important that we are centered and grounded so that we have the ability to tune in to that inner vision, that vision of truth and discernment. Because it may or may not get even more chaotic. You go, what? Can it possibly get more chaotic? Hold my beer. Yeah, it can. And it might. It might not. Because we all have free will. But if it does, and when it does, when it's just too much, come within. Know that we are so loved and we are on this path to a greater new world, one of higher consciousness, as all souls awaken, as we all awaken and raise our vibration higher and higher, blessing and loving earth, remembering that in the future, I don't know, this is just what just came in, is the technology will be there. We don't know how to correct things yet, but as we tap into and as we live in coexistence, there is technology that exists that we just cannot tap into in this dimension yet, but we will. And it can happen very, very soon, where we can assist Mother Earth in righting the wrongs that we've done, where we can assist in mending our bodies from the pollutants and the toxins that we've ingested, that there are greater ways ahead of us and in the not too distant future. But we have to do the job of being calm, trusting in the right action, and holding a vision of a more collective consciousness of higher vibration, of unity. We've got this, we're getting there. But be gentle, get outside, go play, love yourself, hug yourself, look in the mirror, and just let yourself know, I love you so much. You've come so far, one little step at a time. Don't go into overwhelm going, how are we going to get there? Well, no. One little step at a time leads to the next, leads to the next. And then pretty soon, as we light the way, the path becomes clear. And you are that beacon of light. And together, whoo, that is great light to illuminate and shine the way. Alrighty, I think that'll do it for now. Remember, I hope like and subscribe, and please share this with others as we grow our community. And take care of you. Remember to keep breathing. Take care of yourself. Drink lots and lots of water and electrolytes. That's really going to help the body release the toxins and all the stress. We have got this. I'm sure I'll do another video, maybe tomorrow. We'll see, whenever Spirit gives me the nudge. All right, my dears, thank you so much. Be good to you. Stay grounded. Get into good trouble. Those words that came in. Get into good trouble. Much love. Blessings to you. Namaste.